This video is rated R for ranting. Oh boy, Devil May Cry Netflix is making me cry. God damn it. This show. God damn, who the hell made this? Don't tell me, I don't want to know. Oh, it's the guy who made Castlevania Nocturne? Ah, never mind then. I see. Well, I have watched the Devil May Cry Netflix and I have watched anime Devil May Cry as well. Both of them. 8 episodes of Devil May Cry Netflix and 12 episodes of Devil May Cry anime. And I gotta say, this is insanely how different these two is. First of all, a lot of people has been talking about the Netflix Devil May Cry and has been comparing them both and been talking shit about the new Devil May Cry looking like a very bad show. I'm gonna give you guys my final score first for the Devil May Cry right now, the Netflix. I think it's a 7 out of 10, but for a certain reason it's a 6 out of 10. We're gonna say what the reason is. Well, let's start with the opening of the Netflix Devil May Cry. The opening of the Netflix Devil May Cry is like they use Rollin' 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 from Limp Bizkit, which is like a band from 2000, from the year 2000. I was like, okay, this is my very first genuine thought when I was looking at that. I was like, so America is lacking talents. America don't have any new talents, don't have any new band. Each time when I look at American movie and American media, it's just all old music, right? Somehow I watch it here and it's like a weird Akadeka. Somehow I watch around here, it's like the weird, I don't know, Metallica. Somehow I watch around here, it's like, I don't know, it's, you know, some old music. Even Iron Man was like an old music. Guardians of the Galaxy, I get it, right? You're trying to make it into 80s kind of like white old music. And then now in Devil May Cry, they're using the opening songs of that is like, they got like the opening and stuff. And the opening is like Rollin', 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 Rollin' from Limp Bizkit. And then they also have songs from Green Day and stuff. And I was just like, so you guys are lacking artists, I say. What, you guys don't have Woundy? What, you guys don't have Creepy Nuts? Why, you guys don't have Lisa to help you sing? Oh, you guys have Tay Tay. Okay. Taylor Swift, the girl who tried to sing songs about her failure of relationship and try to make girls hate on men. Ah, okay, sure. Have you ever considered that it is actually her problem, because there's a lot of guys that she dated and all of them end up in failure. Maybe it's not the guy, it's actually herself. You know, I'm just saying. Food for thoughts, right? So, you know, I was like, what is happening? Like, why are you guys lacking artists? Like, you guys probably can hire Linkin Park now that Linkin Park got like a female lead. Like, you know, maybe it will fit on your narration for like, you know, female lead alternative rock song. You know, I don't know, like there's no new artist that can sing some opening. I just feel weird. Like look at how Spider-Man, like Spider-Man was a great one. Spider-Man Miles Morales, the Sony, right? That was a very great one. That was like, you know, they got like the home what is that? Post Malone, I think, right? The Post Malone song, it was kind of cool and stuff. That was great. Like, but you guys are lacking band. Like, you guys don't have people that say, I'm sorry, I can't be perfect. There's no teenagers under their mom basement these days that sing that anymore. All of them nowadays are just like, let's do TikTok, tack, tack, tick, tack, tack, talk. Is that what it is? That you guys lacking young kids who that play band and stuff anymore? Like this? I don't know, man. It's just weird. Like, why don't you guys have a new singer that you guys can just pick and then just make the song for Devil May Cry? like in other end, like, you know, in Japan we got Lisa singing out songs, even collab with Korea now. And then we got like Creepy Nuts making bling bang bang bling bang bang bling bang bang bang. And then like with the new song for the dun 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 dun. You know, like they got so much talented people. Like what is wrong? Like, are you guys really that bad? Like, you guys lacking? Not only you guys have to put woke inside of your TV shows now, like Devil May Cry, it's obviously woke, right? It's you know, it's made by that guy who actually input stuff inside Nocturne Castlevania, so, and destroy the Castlevania franchise. It's so, you know, but nonetheless, the show is still 6 out of 10. It's still not a bad show, okay? And not everything gotta be 10 out of 10. It's okay to enjoy mediocre media, okay? It's okay. You don't have to make everything 10 out of 10. It's okay to play a mediocre game. Not every time you gotta play an Elden Ring. But to me, Elden Ring is like, you know, it's not 10 out of 10 though. It's like a 6 out of 10. But, you know, like for me, 10 out of 10 is more like Final Fantasy 9 or 7, you know. That's my 10 out of 10. But again, it's okay. Like, you know, I did beat Elden Ring. To me, that was a mediocre game. It's like, you know, it's okay to enjoy mediocre game, right? It's okay to enjoy mediocre TV show as well. It's not great, but it's okay. So, as I was saying, it's just like a cherry on top. It's just like a nice extra bonuses if you get a 10 out of 10 show out of it. Oh man, this show is so great. It's like so good. Attack on Titan, 10 out of 10. Oh man. That show is, you know, it's like a cherry on top. It's like a bonus for you, for your entertainment value. It's such a good show. But it's also okay to watch like show where they will have Oni-chan, hayaku okite. You know, it's also fine. You know, it's not everything gotta be 10 out of 10. Even though I said that, but there actually has a lot of nice 10 out of 10 show that have that Oni-chan shit. I think one of them could be like the show that I just watched recently, which is it's called Charlotte. Charlotte is like a show that I watched a few years ago, and I watched it again recently. It's so good, a 10 out of 10 show. But it does have Oni-chan, so I'm not pretty sure if that kind of valid. But you guys get what I'm trying to say. So not everything have to be 10 out of 10. But anime Devil May Cry is a 10 out of 10. If you want that cherry on top, watch anime Devil May Cry. Despite of it being a show from 2007, despite of it being 18 years old, the animation holds up so well. It aged so fine. It's like a wine. It's like so good. It's so good, the show. And it's the whole story is canon as well. The Devil May Cry Netflix, it's an original story. They change up everything. It's not a source material thing. They didn't follow any of those. Everything is just changed. You don't even know what the hell is happening there. But in the Devil May Cry anime itself, it is a canon story. It follows up from Devil May Cry 2 till Devil May Cry 4. It's an event that happened between. So that's where you can see how Trish and Lady meet up. Because when you play like 3rd, you saw Lady, and then you play 1, 2, you didn't see Lady, and then you play 4, suddenly you can see Lady and Trish being friends, and you know, like kind of close to each other, something like a Aerith and Tifa kind of shit. But then, you know, like what happened there? But it's actually from the anime. If you watch the anime, you can see how Trish and Lady bond up their friendship. At first, they actually fight though. Lady thought Trish was an evil demon, tried to hunt her down, and it was so funny and so good to watch, so nice, so entertaining, and I love it so much. So yeah, so the whole show is 10 out of 10. Let's talk a little bit about the character design, because a lot of people are complaining about the character design as well. The character design of Lady was changed in the Netflix version of Devil May Cry, but I kind of get it, you know, and I think they're kind of clever as well, because they actually put up some sort of settings in order to change clothes, not wearing her white and, you know, short pants, which is like a super nice fan service character design. Like they just change it into like a long pants and whatever, like you can see right now. But the design of, like, you know, lady was really bad and people really didn't like it. And this is actually the thing about the show, right? Like, if you don't like this kind of stuff, why do you even bother taking that IP and make it into an animation? Like, why do you want to take something and change it? And you know people are gonna get mad in the first place if you change something like a design, and especially well designed like that. Like, you know, it's just so weird. It's just I don't think there is a good will there. There's like a good intention when they take the IP, right? It feel a bit scummy and stuff like that. It feel a bit like, you know, shit. That's why I feel like, why would they do this? Like, why even Capcom allowed it? But again, you know, it's Capcom. Capcom is kind of woke this day. If you see like the latest Monster Hunter monster, the latest Monster Hunter monster is not a male or like a female. It's like a non-binary. It doesn't have any gender. The latest monster. But if you actually see inside of Monster Hunter's lore, there is a lot of interesting lore in how monsters appears from it. They got like hybrid monster and stuff, because there is Radiant and Rathalos, and then there is this weird bird, and somehow that one of the bird like to actually sleep, like to actually mate with Radiant, because Radiant is a female. And then there's another bird one which thought like, because the bird is red as well, and the Radiant thought the bird is actually Rathalos, and it let Radiant mate, and then comes up with this new version of like monsters and stuff like that. There is this kind of lore out there. So despite of those kind of like female male thing, you know, like a gender on the monsters, now they have like a new monster which doesn't have gender. Just think about that. You know, that's what Capcom actually made as well. So it is kind of like something like we'd be like, okay, sure, it is annoying, but it is what it is, right? So that's why I can see, well, Devil May Cry, you know, that's why Devil May Cry, they let them that, but they just take such an important and huge IP and they just, you know, destroy it. And I think that's why people are upset and stuff. Things that you love and stuff like that, they just change. I mean, personally, you will be mad as well. If your girlfriend or your wife or your husband, they change, what you do, you get divorced. Right? You change. I'm gonna get a divorce. It's either you adapt to the new environment or you just, you know, reject. That's just what it is. And it's obviously a lot of people are rejecting the show. A lot of people really didn't like the show and stuff. There are one or two people that is defending the show. And for me, I think the show is okay as well. It's around, I think the whole overall of it is actually 7 out of 10, but because they do something very scummy at the end, there's 6 out of 10 for me. What is the scummy thing that I think is like making a show assuming that you're gonna make a second season, but I don't know because I didn't like really go and catch up with all any of the news and stuff. But like that, like so far from what I know right now, without doing any research, some of the show you don't have to do a research and you know it will comes with the second or third. For example, if you watch Lord of the Ring, you know the Lord of the Ring will have the second Two Towers and the whatever last series is, right? Like not only just the ring and stuff, like not only just the Fellowship of the something like that. I forgot the titles, I'm sorry, but Lord of the Rings, there is trilogy there. We all know from the start. And then when we watch Harry Potter, we all know there's 7 books and they're gonna have 7 stories out of that. We already know from the start. But from this kind of show, it's more on like, okay, you make the show and it succeeds and people like it, we want more, then you make second season. But it's not. They make it like assuming there is second season, and then, you know, they ended up with that kind of like cliffhanger. So the show doesn't really have any ending. And I just think that's scummy and shit, and it's just bad. And I see a lot of media that it's from today world that is being doing that. Not only just media from Western, but also media from like Korean drama and stuff like that. They also have that a lot as well, from what I can see. So it's just kind of like shit and scummy for me. So I didn't quite actually enjoy that. That's why it's from 7 out of 10 to 6 out of 10. So I think, you know, the Devil May Cry on Netflix is kind of coke. Do I want to watch a second season? To be honest, not really. Even though they hinted up like Virgil is gonna be appearing in second season, and they didn't put Virgil there in the first one. And yeah, going back to the music though, you know, like I am the storm and something with the from the Devil May Cry 5. they actually use that because it's a meme, right? So they use the meme on the ending of like the show with Virgil. And the title is called I Am the Storm. And I just feel like so stupid. Oh man, if they just, why can't they just follow the source material and just do it like what Castlevania did? Just did the chapter, just do whatever that is inside Devil May Cry 3, right? Do it in a very unique way. Like making original shit, that is such a lazy way. Anybody can make original story. Everybody can do that. But if you try to follow a source material and try to make it unique and interesting, now that's a challenge. That is interesting. If people can actually do that, that's why it would be interesting. And that's why Castlevania, the first one, works so well. Because they follow the source material so well and they make it so unique that we all actually enjoy it a lot. So, you know, if only they did that, that would be much more better. But nonetheless, they didn't do that. So, yeah. So the anime Devil May Cry is a 10 out of 10 for me. It's just a great show. So really needless to say much about it. Animation, character design is great. I'm not talking about only Dante. I'm talking about Dante, Lady, the villain character design in the anime Devil May Cry is great as well. And you know the Netflix one, every character, including the bad guy, they all looks not good. So I'm just saying, man, it's like it's a pity that we see media these days and our favorite IP are getting into a very awkward state. I wouldn't say destroyed, but it's just awkward state, right? But nonetheless, you know, I did enjoy the Netflix show as well. But if you guys ask me, like again, I'm saying, right, if you guys ask me whether I want a second season, not really. So that's that. Well, nonetheless, that's just my thoughts on it. You know, I want to just make it and just put it out there and just see. I don't know how you guys think about the show. Tell me how you guys think about the show. Do you guys enjoy the Netflix? Have you guys watched the anime Devil May Cry before? Well, tell me down below, okay? You know, or don't tell me. Like why bother, right? Watch the show. Watch the show. Watch the anime Devil May Cry. Watch the Devil May Cry show. Try to compare them and see. You guys might get what I'm trying to say. So yeah, nonetheless, you know what? If you guys enjoyed this, give a like, subscribe. That's it, guys. I've been trying to make this video, recording delayed, and I'm tired of this shit. I want to move on to make another videos and stuff. So yeah, so you know what? I decided to just we're gonna make a simple thing like this. We're just gonna talk about it. That's it. Well, nonetheless, I'll see you guys again in the next one. And until then, I'll be seeing you. Jaffu out. Pound. Drop that beat.